Hello. Hello, Peggy. Thank you for being here. I love you. Happy Tuesday. I was running around all day. Well, it's just the morning where you are, huh? I am ready, though. I cleared the energy. Let's take a deep breath. How are you today? I hope you're still there, Peggy. For anybody coming in, let me know. I'll do some readings, but I'm going to go ahead and pull a card. The Spirit Animal Oracle. Can you hear me okay, Peggy? I'm going to keep going. Happy birthday to my dog, Pippa. Let's see what we get. Oh, look. We got something that's like a dog. Ah, Pippa. It's a fox. Clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Isn't that the angel number we have today? Oh, ads pop up. Oh, thank you, Peggy. Dang those ads, because they really don't make me any money. And I can't control it, unfortunately. I can't stop that. What is it's 639. I know it was desire, I believe. Reflect on love and lust. Be open to romance. It's important to feel desire as well as desired. And it's important to repeat this mantra today. I am desire. What do you think about that? Yes, desire. And I know a lot of interesting cards came out in that pick a card today that seemed negative, but I just feel like there is some of that going on and people needing to do this. Always listen to their instincts and not make it so hard to just make a change. You're open? Well, you're married. You might want to have that conversation. What are they thinking, though? That can sometimes take things in a negative spin, but it is about love and lust. And Venus going into Taurus is really good energy. So, Peggy, I know you hear a lot of this, but where are my notes? This is pretty incredible. They're not quite like Angie notes, but so we already had Neptune go into Aries. Now we have Saturn in Aries. And then is it Uranus and Gemini, I believe, coming up like July 7th. But right now, Venus in Taurus, then Mercury in Aries, Jupiter going into Cancer, Mars, everything is shifting. The sun is going to move into Cancer. It's a lot. And from what I understand, this second week in June is going to be pretty interesting. A lot of squares that are going to have us questioning ourselves. And I think that energy is coming out in the cards already. Oh, well, I'm glad it wasn't very long. Thanks for watching it 3 times. Can you just put it on repeat? What is that paper that you speak of? What is this you speak of? And it's just you and I today. What do you think's going on? It's so quiet out in YouTube world. It is very quiet. I'm going to have to take this to TikTok. Oh, only. Oh, well, you know, you are very swift and smart and beautiful, and solutions are easily found. Oh, you messaged Kaylee? That's so awesome. I haven't been able to read for her in a while. Hi, Erin. Oh, thanks. Hi, you guys. I appreciate that so much, Erin. It's a little quiet here in YouTube land. Country Love. Hi. I love your name. I just got to go riding recently with my daughter. I wasn't able to share that with you guys, unfortunately. Um, so since you guys are new, let me take this banner down. I would be more than happy to read for you guys. I do numerology, but I can also pull some cards for you. What do you think? What you need? Aaron and Country, do you need anything? Let me tell you what did come out. Maybe I should read a little bit more into it. I opened with this. You would love that? Okay. Okay. So you guys, this is about being clever, finding solutions where you need it, but being open to romance. Are either of you open to romance? It's pretty laughable around here. But I do love that. I love love for somebody else. Okay, let me get my paper. Thank you guys for coming over from Reese's channel. I just love her and I want her to come back. And we'll do her astrology and her astrocartography that she was wanting. How funny is she? Oh my gosh. All right, let me get my board. Hold on. Now, I do want you guys to know, oh, you're very open to romance. I love that. Well, let's see. I'm going to go with Aaron first and then Country. Sorry about my little camera here. It's going to give us some trouble. I may knock it. Hey, nobody's perfect. And until I find the right contraption, we're just going to deal with me. Okay. And I do want you to know that I'm on StreamYard, so we're live on YouTube. This will be a replay also, but I've declined to put your comments in the replay because I know you'll have your birth date in here. So just know that it's not going to show up on the replay. So I hope that helps because I know TikTok's being a little funny about putting numbers in the chat, but I want you guys to know you'll be okay. And I'm going to go a little crooked. We're going to turn. Okay. All right. So Aaron, let me have your, gosh. Okay. There. Aaron, I'm going to go with you first. Let me see how I can do this better. Okay. 1990. 27. Hold on, once 2704. Okay, let me fuss with this one more time. Bugging the crap out of me. Okay, I hope you can hear me all right. 1819. So, oh, what beautiful energy you have. Well, we all do, right? But when I start seeing the numbers, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. All right, so hold on. 30. Oh, wow. 5. Aaron, you can watch or watch the replay. So you may be new to this YouTube Country. A lot of people will do all of this numerology and leave you with one number, kind of like astrology. They'll say, let's see, you're a Taurus, right? I think I got that right. Or yeah, you're a Taurus. But Venus in Taurus, that's going to be very good for you. Keep that in mind, Aaron. But what I'm going to do here is show you that you're way more than that. Just like astrology, we're all the signs. Just some of them are a little more strong. So this is your life path number, what most people would call it. I say it's your life energy number. And interestingly enough, that 5 is the Hierophant intro. And it's also the church, and that nothing religious, or it can be if that means something to you, but it's really that you're someone that holds your values and more things that you really care about very dear to your heart. You're very much an old soul. And a lot of times you may have wounds from childhood and things that maybe not. I hope you had a wonderful childhood, but you may have some feelings of, like, what happened when I was younger, what happened when my mom was pregnant with me. A lot of past life energy in you, Aaron. This is your life code. And so one thing I wanna point out is you have this emperor energy in you. So you're the emperor too, which is also the ruler, somebody who can really lead, somebody that can control things, but also be controlled. You may have heard me talk to Reese about that. She's such a natural leader, as are you, Aaron. Very strong, intuitive person who can seriously create things, lead projects, manifest, plant seeds for things. But at the same time, there may be wounds that you're experiencing in the past or now. And I want you to know, so this is the 4 in you. The 9 in you is the Hermit in Tarot. And I can show you some visuals, but this is the Prophet. I wonder if you have prophetic dreams and experiences where you have visions and very strong intuition. I know that you do. I can see it in your numbers. And then you have the 1, which is the Magician. This is like the major manifester and the Alchemist. So no wonder you're drawn to this. I love it. And the other thing I want to point out is the Magician in you is 0, 1, and it also in you is a 10. They mirror each other. So you're the Magician and the Alchemist and the Butterfly. I want to read the Butterfly to you. If I can spell it. What's wrong with me? Okay. And explain more of this, but there you can see that the Magician has, well, maybe you don't know this. I wish I could pull a card for you really quick. The Magician is somebody that has, like, all the tools in their bag of tricks, so to speak. You have everything you need. So if you haven't, if you feel stuck, if you feel a little bit in this hermit energy, I want you to remember how the high vibe feeling. Hi, Kathy. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably could have done it sooner, but YouTube's been really weird about that. I noticed that on Reese's. I'll be in her live and in comes my notification. So, Erin, there's like a flip side to these things, and I want you to understand how strong you are. You can be secretive, you can kind of cocoon sometimes, but I want you to keep the faith in your ability to really soar above situations because you can lead things. You really can. I want to see where you are this year. Now countries open to romance. Are you, Erin? Are you married? Because 5s have very strong soul connections. Everybody you meet, and a lot of us feel this way. Many of us have 5s in us. Everybody you meet is a serious connection to you. You're like, I feel like I've known you 10 lifetimes. You're married. Okay, awesome. We could look at the date you were married. We can look at your husband, children. It goes on and on. So, but let's see where you are. I hope things are going well. Oh, the other thing I need to tell you about mirror numbers, the 9 in you, the Prophet is a 6 too, where you know, we can see a 6 and a 9. Yes, I'm pretty sure. And you're just a big part of why you're here is to help other people no matter how you're feeling. People still come to you for help and you're like, "Oh my goodness. Thank God I have big shoulders. Why does nobody ever help me? Like, you're like Lucy with the, little therapy sign all the time, people coming to you because you're very nurturing and you have that natural ability to give good advice. But I'm sure that you spend sometimes, we all do, but you have these mirror numbers in you, 6 and 9. Very creative people too, I want you to know that. 6 is the Lovers. So, I would say there's a lot of duality within you, that yin and yang, you've gotta keep it, balanced. And the Lovers is also the muse, somebody who can really sometimes be a perfectionist, kinda get ticked off, but it doesn't really last long, a lot like a butterfly. Do they ever even really get mad, butterflies? I don't know. But the muse, the Lovers, they can get a little ticked off, little Gemini kind of vibe there, but it doesn't last long. It's such a you guys got a cool vibe and just extraordinarily creative no matter what you do. Um, this year 12, 16. You're in a 4-year. This is really cool, Erin. I'm gonna read this to you. What this is a year where you really get to lead and make some big changes. I hope last year was good for you too, where things felt more expansive. Now you're moving into a role of empowerment. And in 2026, you will then be in a 5-year again, which is going to be like a rebirth to you. So hold on, enjoy the energy this year. I hope it's good. Rebirths are a beautiful thing, right? You get to clear the slate. But imagine how hard it is giving birth. There's a lot of disruption and change that comes with it. So let's look at empowerment really quickly so you can feel the energy. I hope it's being a good year for you guys. And as you know, I don't know if you can see this. I'm in Florida. My glasses are fogging up. And you can tell by all the sun damage I have. Okay. Let's see. I want to read to you about empowerment. Prepare to take a step to promote change. Empowerment, like I said. Now, there will be possibly, I can't say definitively, only you can, and just take what makes sense. You probably are going through some relationship, friendships, family stuff, those kind of ties, soulmate connections that you're aren't good for you, that feel toxic. You're drawing a line in the sand about that. And I would also say that possibly there's a fear of letting go of what you know. And so I'm curious what kind of changes you have been through, or if this is kind of leading up to what you're going to feel in a 5-year, which is also about soul's purpose. So there's a lot going on that you're trying to figure out from this year to next. And I hope that makes sense for you. And I want you to know that too, this empowerment, which is very strong in you, this emperor ruler, you're taking charge, you're drawing boundaries with a lot of people, and that's going to continue as you renegotiate these kind of soul contracts that you're having with people. And this year, with this empowerment and new boundaries, it starts to help you feel more empowered. No, what am I looking for? Personal growth, a lot of personal growth, confronting old patterns and emotions too that just don't matter anymore. I think there's a deep feeling. You feel the connection, but you're like, ah, my life is really changing. Also, there's a lot of healing going on and some trust, a lot of healing, a lot of growth. But for some reason, maybe trust issues and some fear creeping in. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Let me pull a few cards for you. And today is my dog's birthday. I'm like, what is today? It's Pippa's birthday. She's right under my feet. Um, okay, let's see if we get a vibe for what's going on, Erin, and if this helps at all. There's a lot I can read to you about those numbers, so do come back. And I'm going to try to create files for you guys so you can download the files that I talk about. There's the 5, the record keeper. Okay. And here you are feeling a little overwhelmed. Very shamanistic though. Okay. Like that's that, even though I feel like you're underwater, overwhelmed right now, you have the ability to really shine that light from within, like the hermit that I mentioned, and I'll show you that card if you haven't seen it. But it's this way that you help pull people out of the depths of their own grief. Oh, I don't want to do that. I got to keep going. The little voices in my head are like, keep going. Aha. Okay, so Erin, without going into a lot of detail, is there something that happened when you were younger that you still feel guilty about, or something that just kind of haunts you that caused you to really put up a lot of armor? And in a sense, you're a record keeper, which is this shaman energy that you have, this prophet, this magician in you. You can tap into Akashic records, possibly, if you understand what I'm saying. Like you have that deep ability to know and channel and carry past life energy. But something's happened that has you, thank you. I'll tell Pippa happy birthday. Hi, Meredith. Okay, thank you, honey. Much love. Let me know if you need anything. I feel that 6 and 9 in you I was talking about is the spin. Let me read this to you. Is this making sense, Erin? Let me read. This is very important right here. These things are you. Well, you should be. That's the feeling I get about you. And yeah, I love that. Something happened when you were little. Okay. So everybody's like, you got to do the shadow work, or, but these things that happen when we're little, especially if you feel guilty about it, like even when kids are little and their parents get divorced, somehow they'll carry the guilt for it. This is the kind of stuff, or something worse, but we all make mistakes, and this shows me that you have that ability to tap into not only helping other people with Akashic records, but truly helping yourself. And this is that mirror numbers in you that may spin. Let me read that to you. 17 first here. Hi, you guys. Thanks for coming in. I love you. I'm trying to get Reese back. She's a little busy. Okay, now don't take everything I say super seriously. Just understand the vibe. These cards are by Lindsay Knight. So I'm reading what she wrote. I know what happened to her when she was little and why she has this card. So let me read this to you. This is literally about mirroring and spinning sometimes. So we'll get to that. This is the center. In a past life, you may have done something that your soul is not forgiven. And as a 5, you can divinely bring that in. I know that sounds weird. This whole past life concept sounds weird, but it's a thing. That's my spiritual way of saying it. So, your soul has not forgiven this, and you're keeping track of it too, and you're armored up about it. You came to this life with hands already dirty. You may have done nothing wrong in the present, but feel guilty. You may have a tendency to try to overcompensate by being good. You may apologize constantly, even though you are innocent. God, I say I'm sorry about everything. Do you get that? Okay, thanks, Aaron. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm always sorry. I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of me because I get this. I get this. You may be driven in this life to prove you are worthy. That's that whole angel message we have today about wanting to be desired. We have desires, but we also want to be desired. You may be driven in this life to prove you are worthy. You may find you strip away all that secures you. And you also have this armor. I'm here to let you know that sooner or later, you're going to have to deal with your history. If you don't, spiritually, you will not grow. You have to sit yourself down and own what you feel guilty for, forgive yourself, and move forward. It could be that you have transferred the guilt of the mother. This is why and I'm a mother, and I'm not blaming parents. It's just what happens when they get pregnant with us in 9 months and what's going on, and that affects us. And we carry it forward. Sometimes, for example, y'all, I talked to Reese about it, and I'm not saying for her mom to have to talk about it, but for Reese to understand it goes far beyond what her dad did. Okay. And it's not that her mom did anything, it's that things were going on while her mom was pregnant that affected Reese and we all have to understand that. My mom was 40 when she had me and could not stand my dad. So I'm quite sure it was a rocky road in her belly for me. So, Aaron, I want you to also know you may not have received the expression of love from your parents. So you're left with feeling nothing but guilt, shame, and unworthiness. That can happen too. We're just not loved enough sometimes. You deserve to be liberated from the dirt on your hands. You have the opportunity to cleanse away toxic emotions. Own your shit. Only Lindsay would say that. And restore your innocence. And what I believe will happen for you divinely with God's grace here is you're going to let go of that now. You're going to start to acknowledge that this isn't my crap. And if I did do it, I'm sorry and I want to move on. And you are the alchemist, the magician, and the butterfly, and this beautiful hierophant. You deserve to be free of whatever you may feel a little bit guilty about, a lot guilty about. And with that being said, I want to pull some more cards for you really quick. Get some good energy. Oh, I'm so glad, Aaron. There's so much more to tell you. So be sure to subscribe. That's, how that works. And I'll be happy to go more. I do believe although you're in a year of empowerment, you're releasing a lot of toxic behavior patterns, connections, and coming into a spiritual awakening. And I love that for you. You should read cards. You should check out Akashic Records. So there is a hook. And by a hook, I mean there's something that holds you back. And again, I think it's something you may have witnessed when you were younger or at some point in your life that's left like this big hook, and that's part of what has to be worked on, okay? I know that you've witnessed things in your life maybe that, was hard to deal with. Oh, yeah, definitely, and if you could hit that share button, you don't have to share it to anybody, but I think it kind of tells YouTube, "Hey, we're doing something over here." So, I do hope that makes sense, and I would work on whatever if you feel this guilt, shame, regret of any sense, to just let that all go. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now country, would you like your numbers too? And are you still here? And we can pull cards. Oh, Meredith. Meredith, let me put we're just sharing this in here, Meredith. It's not going on the replay. I was just connected to an okay. Well, let's pull a few cards and see what I get. How about that? Yes, country. If you'll hold on, Meredith she's a member. So I do got to give her top priority, and I know she's at work. So hold on, country. Don't go away. Have your birth date ready for me. I don't need the time or place. And Meredith, when you get the numbers, I need it. And if you can get the time and place, I'll do astrology for you guys too. And Meredith, can you I'll just do it. I was going to have you do the pick the card thing with me. All right, let's see what I get. King of Pentacles. Maybe he is a Capricorn. Oh, 7 of Wands in reverse. I better leave it. Let me see what's going on there. 6 of Wands. Interesting. I like it. He feels like Capricorn. I feel some passion. I feel like you're having some small victories in your life. I mean, let's go. You're looking hot. You're feeling good. I just want to pat you on the back. Part of me says that he listen to me. I'm like, he was born in September. How interesting. So he could be a Virgo or he could be a Libra. Both good, right? Well, it's all good. A lot of passion coming in, nothing major yet. There could be a little jealousy going on, but I think you're going to rise above it. Seems like a cool cat. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Probably pretty stable financially, I hope. Why did that come out in reverse? Well, let's not take I just we can look at it both ways. Is he having to move on from a relationship that or something? Do you even know yet? Because I do think that there's some like, oh God, or it could be you, like, am I really moving on into this? Maybe a little fear in your mind about moving into it in reverse, a little fear. I just feel the fear. But look, feels like a cool guy coming in with all the bells and whistles. Energy on the bottom of the oop, there I go. Bottom of the deck. I get excited and I hit it. Okay. Yeah, that shows. So that wasn't easy for him or you. And I look at this thing. Peggy's about to have a fit. All right, sorry. Good Lord, why is it crooked, y'all? There. All right. If he's a Libra, that's fantastic. he could be what I say, possibly a Virgo, but I get good vibes, don't you? Let me take your comment down, sorry. Um, Kathy, Peggy, hush. Damn it. I'll figure it. I'll get that overhead Elmo thing. All right, so I feel like there's a lot of balance and good vibe coming in and all the bells and whistles. Also, that is here too. So I like this energy, Meredith. Please let me know what happens. Like, let's go. And we're talking about a day of desire, and I want for you to be desired. I just dropped something else. I'm dropping everything. Oh, I was gonna say, a lot of times when I see this, I'm like, I bet you've been emailing or like texting and stuff. But I feel like he's gonna come in and take you on a nice date. And I love the 11 Justice card here. I'm interested in the birth dates, of course. I feel like for some reason, and I forget your birth date, that's okay, that you guys are gonna mirror each other in some way. Um, the other thing I'm thinking that I want to tell you, hold on. Urgh. This is so interesting because look, you guys, if we're just guessing, oh, you're a Pisces. Well, Virgo, Libra. And you said, I said he's either a Virgo or a Libra, and out he comes. He's like, either one, I'm here, I'm here. Yep, yep. I want to take her out. I'm here. I do think there's a little like jealousy. There's a little patchy water here as you guys move forward. But I mean, look at that. There's a lot to celebrate, like little things, not okay, we're getting married now. But yeah, moving forward, new things, love possibilities, and somebody that is stable, a hard worker. And I hope he has a dog. That would be cool. Yeah, isn't that interesting, Peggy, how these two came out? Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. I want to pull a lunar nomad oracle for you, Meredith. I know you're in your and country, don't go away. I'm coming. I'm coming. Aha. That's really about starting new things, being more light and joyous and happy in your soul. Taking on that butterfly energy and really like having that new start where everything just feels lighter and happier. It is also the cover of the book. So let me see, it's important. It's important. Optimism, clear direction, floating triumph against all odds. I love that for you, Meredith. One of the questions that's in the book is how can I float in this moment for a while without worrying about the particulars of life? Love it. Hi. Hi, Michael. Welcome in. It's so great to see you. Thank you for popping in. I know. And that is the vibe. And it's very positive. And again, Meredith, float in this moment for a while without worrying about the particulars, you know? All right. Very good. And there's a lot more to say about that, but that's just perfect. I feel good about it. Now come back with his numbers. He's going to think you're weird. So good to see you, Michael. I hope life is treating you well, well, well. Okay, so, um, country, come on back. Are you still here? Oh, you guys, and don't forget that I do have a remote viewing exercise. Okay, Meredith, I love you so much. Let me get my pad back. And country, are you here? If country's not here, you guys, I'll go into the remote viewing. I've got something cool for you. Have a great day, Meredith. I love you so much. Probably see you in Reese's live. Okay, country, are you here, girl? And does anybody else have a question before I do the remote viewing? Okay, Kathy. I'm here for you. Oh, okay, country. Let me answer. I go with the members first, country. I'm sorry, I feel so rude, but it's a thing. So, country, put your dates up, and then I'll answer Kathy's question real quick. No, it's okay, Kathy. And country, put your if I could have your name, but I don't have to, and your dates, year, month, and day. Okay, cool. Kathy, put your question up there. Oh, my mom was 825. Kathy, put your question up there, honey. I can multitask. Right? Am I doing that right? Wait. Or I think I can. 8, that's 24, 25, 7, right? 10. All right. I'm guessing my math. You're putting in for a job. Okay. Puff in the house, girl. I got to read for you. Where you been? Let's go. Hold on. I'm doubting my math. Yeah, I knew I was wrong. Doop. So, country, Kaylee. I know that's so. Thank you for for being here. Um, wow, a lot of fives in the house. Let me double check all of this again. Yep. Okay, so country, you're a 5 too. I should read this for you guys. So, if Erin's still here, we're going to read this 5 because we got a lot of 5s in the house. And you have the 9 and the 6 in you as well. The prophet, the hermit, the lovers, and the muse. And as you know, these mirror each other. So, as I say, and I have a 9 in me, it mirrored numbers, especially 6 and 9s, have a tendency where the first to spend. Hi, Erin. Yeah, cool. I'll read it. We're the first to kind of over worry, have anxiety, a lot of that kind of stuff. And I think those of you who are prophets in this intuitive, it really helps if you're interested in channeling and working with energy and vibration and frequency. It helps work out your own anxieties. It's pretty amazing. I'm going to read some qualities to you guys about the 5 since we're having a little trend here. All right. And remember, oh, hi, Angie. Hey, girl. Much love. I hope you're having a good day. And what is it? It's Tuesday. We'll be looking for you if you feel up to it. I'm so glad you're here to say hi to everybody. Okay, and those of you who have a 5 in you, You may have heard this before, and don't take anything I say too personally. All right. So, fives, the Hierophant energy people are highly moral, highly ethical, spiritual, dedicate themselves with a career that gives back to the world, true seekers, energy most affected by guilt association. They absorb and transfer guilt, shame, disappointments, and feelings of failure. That's something you saw that came out with Aaron. Often sees the cup half full, though. I love that. Struggles with overwhelming feelings of dread, and that I get with this vibe too. So just try to understand that sometimes we just come into this world with a lot of anxiety and things like that that have to be balanced. You do have the 8 in you, country, which is all about justice, um, being the advocate, being a humanitarian. You could be very balanced. And I'm wondering how things were when you were young, how things were with your childhood. Did you go through a divorce? Um, because the 8 in you is such a beautiful balance that you need it to really stay whole. Um, but if when you were younger, if something happened, there can be a gap that you feel that's very hard. Okay, it's hard to fill this gap. And that's just, oh, I think you get that from, it's a lot what Reese talks about when we're stuck in that gap. Ah, yeah. So it puts you like between your mom and your dad. We always want them to be together no matter how hard things are, especially when we're little, and it leaves a void. So just remember that, because all of this matters within you, as you heard me explain to Aaron. But because you both are fives, I want to read this a little bit more to you. So struggles with overwhelming feelings of dread, digestion issues, wounded, you know, as I mentioned, this is that you're just such a beautiful soul. You come with wounds, so you're very good at helping other people. And you can absorb a lot of that and feel like you don't ever get the support back. But I know you've got big shoulders and you listen really well, and you're a prophet. So it's helpful to people. You may blame others for their problems. Responsible, carries the weight of family issues. That might hit home. Perfectionist, conformist, traditional, guarded emotionally, tends to hold on to a grudge, committed, honest, controlling, struggles with healthy boundaries, struggles with self esteem, has difficulty saying no without feeling guilty. You may have guilt that you're not even sure where it comes from. Like maybe you felt guilty about when you were little about your parents splitting and you don't even know why, because it wasn't your fault, you know? Proud, protective, devoted deeply to family and loved ones, opinionated, critical, can be destructive, hard on oneself, must learn to be forgiving, especially of themselves. Angie, we love you very much. Hi, Natalie. Welcome in. Let's see. Sometimes self-absorbed, difficult to please, deeply impacted on how they are perceived, guarded, intimacy issues, focused on physical appearance, harsh, advocates, rigid in their beliefs, advocate times two. I think you're a really huge soul and someone who really helps a lot of people, country. I love it. It's beautiful. Um, Private with injuries and problems within the family and a need to be accepted. And country, I have something I want to tell you too. And for Aaron, an affirmation. I am in a beautiful place of peace and forgiveness. I choose in this moment to lay down any burden I may be carrying in my life. I choose to draw wisdom from the lessons I've learned about myself. I'm grateful and hopeful. I choose to nourish my spirit with loving thoughts. So try to remember that. Come back and watch the replay if you forget the affirmation. And let's see where you are this year. You're in a night, right? Wow, you're in a 5-year. So, country, you are going through a rebirth year. I would guess that last year, um, you know, on one hand, last year was probably empowering, but at the same time, I think you've gone through some big changes, understandably, and some of it hasn't been that easy. Oh, I'm so glad, Aaron. That's what I mean. And you guys do come back because you'll hear me talk about each of these numbers. But if I were to read all of them, you guys may kill me because I'll be here for hours. I'm happy to do it. And you can always book with me too, you guys. I know, money's tight, but we can go really deep. There's that. But just keep coming because there's a lot to say. There's crystals that help, but do remember some of this stuff just doesn't belong to y'all and to let it go. Now this rebirth is interesting, isn't it? Is it not? Let me read to you, country, some of what you may be feeling. A couple of things, because this is going to be about your soul's purpose, which really is your whole life as a Hierophant are these strong soul connections, soul path, soul mates, people you've known forever. And you probably have energy of past lives that you might want to share, but I'm not sure. The last 5 years have been tough. Good. I'm so glad. That makes sense. Because you've had to go through not the full cycle, so there's still going to be some changes, but it's definitely a time where you have a lot of healing coming in. So I'm going to read this to you. It may, some may make sense, some may not. But I do think what you're feeling will be a renegotiation of contracts with people, drawing a line in this year of 2025, restoring personal boundaries, offloading burdens that don't belong to you, healing issues of feeling unworthy and guilty. Very important. Restoring your innocence. That's forgiving the child that went through the split. Reflection of possible life paths. So you may have questions now of a new direction. And I know you said you're open to love. Family, marriage, union, birthing are all possible now, country. I love that for you. Inheritance, rituals, vows, opportunity to speak your truth and healing. So love is definitely a possibility. Let's pull a few cards for you. It is definitely a possibility, and it's very cool that you're open to it. All right. Okay, and then Kathy, don't go away. I've got it. What was Kathy's question? Kathy's about, oh, good, Michael. If you have anything you'd like to ask or you need answered through cards or numerology, let me know. Okay, again, I'm not taking reversals, so if you see me flip them, I'll explain. Aha! Okay, I love it. So, I think country, like, I can see where you're worrying about things. There's a lot of options and choices coming in, and it might leave you confused, so don't overthink it, though, okay? Just go with your gut, trust your intuition. This is a good sign of things to come, but it's also the 6 and 9 in you that you need to keep it balanced. You can see how this swirls, and that can happen within us or with people that aren't right for us. So don't rush anything, but look at that. Ace of Cups coming in. This is looking good for your little rebirth situation. Knight of Wands. This is where you're ready. Like you said, I am so ready. And I think you need to go out and just sing and dance and have fun in ways that you really enjoy and see who you meet, because this is really um very strong energy about new emotions coming in, like being open, having choices, overthinking things a little bit because there's some endings. There is this rebirth you're going through. And with that are endings, but a lot of new beginnings. Strong, strong Gemini energy, but also Cancer, Scorpio, and what am I missing? What am I missing? Pisces. A little bit of everything. So let's see who you meet. Oh God, there goes the camera again. Jiminy crickets. Hold on. Okay. Let me country, you know what I got to do for you now? Look, it's on the bottom of the deck. Can't make this stuff up. I'm going to do a timing spread for you, country, to see have you met anybody already? I am having a day. I am having a day with it. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. I'm sorry if it's disrupting to you guys watching. But I know. Have you met anybody? Because I'm going to do a little timing thing for you. When you said you're ready for love, the universe flipped and listened. I know. I'll fix it, you guys. I know. I'll be a grifter and say, throw me a super chat so I can afford it to get my new thing. Also, don't go away. I want you guys, I'm going to answer Kathy's question. Then we're going to do the remote viewing. It's so cool. And I've been sending you vibes all day about it. A Libra has your attention. A Libra has your attention. I like it. All right. So, country. Thanks, Michael. I overthink everything. That's me. That's me right there. And then what do? I pick I always pick the snake. That's why I hate picking. All right. Country, I'm going to see if I get this timing information. And if I don't, it's divine timing. All right. So bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I didn't get it. All right. It's still developing. It's still developing. Divine timing. Keep your personal boundaries up. Don't overthink all of this. Stay open and stay having fun, and just make sure this person is very clear in intentions and everything, that you're on the same page with. Yeah, it's funny. Like, that probably would come up in every reading I do for me. Those who matter don't mind. Oh, I love that. I love your picture. You're so beautiful. I love it. And I love a good Libra. So this is amazing. All right. Divine timing, though. Country, come back and let me know when you meet this person and go out. And no, I'm not going to knock the camera over, but I almost did. Okay. So, Kathy, my love. Um, Kathy, you had a question about work, I think. Is that right? Right, country? I know. They can be a little bit lazy. No offense, everybody. So make sure he's on the same page. You look like you're quite a go-getter, girl. I love that things are turning around for you too, and you're feeling positive this year. I love it. And thank you for being here. Okay, career. What birthday girl? You got something to say? Shit, there I go bumping crap. I'm having a day. All right. Sorry, let me mute. Pippa, please don't do that. Pippa, no, it's fine. All right, sorry, guys. Okay, let's see what we get. Before I pull anything, thanks, Michael. I'm okay. It's my dog's birthday, so she can cry if she wants to. She can bark if she wants to. Kathy, I want to pull you into this. We're going to do it this way. I hate the way my arms look on camera. All right. All right, Kathy, let's see. It's a Pippa day. Okay, Kathy. 1 or 2. Peggy. Pippa, everybody says happy birthday and they love you. Yeah. You look like you're bored. All right, Kathy, 1 or 2. This is going to be 1 and this is 2. Okay. I'm pulling you into this. Oh, okay. All right. I'm taking this stack and we're rolling with it. Look at that. Yes. I see. Yes. What about you guys? Girl, not only is it a yes, but like you're really feeling good, emotionally balanced, I hope. I think you feel like my future's bright. Here we go with some new energy coming in. A lot of balance in your life and that forward momentum. And that's a whole lot of yes. Right, Peggy? I think that's a yes. What else do I have here? Also, a lot of balance and love, a little bit of love. I think so too. Oh my God, look what came out. I cannot make that up. Yep. So I just think I see where you're feeling good. And it feels like divine timing, a blessing from God, just whoosh, everything that you could ask. You see experience. Yes, she does. She deserves this. For real. This is a definite blessing. Yeah. You want me to do let me do my pendulum for you. Hold on. Let me get it going. Okay, I'm going to have to let me do this. Let me steady it. I got to talk to it for a minute and then I'll ask if this is a good thing. Okay, show me yes. That's my yes. Okay, now a no, please. That's the no. Okay. All right. Steady. Is this a good situation for Kathy at this time? That's a yes. Yes. Yes, yes, and more yes. I love it. Thank you, Michael. I'm so glad you are open to this. God bless you. I know. Everybody, it's a good day. You said yes too? All right. That's so cool. Let's go. We're connected. All right. How about we do my little remote viewing game? Are you guys ready? Did you know I was going to do it? Michael, I don't know if you've been here for this, but you are intuitive and I want you, all of you, to connect with me. I feel very connected with you all and you with me. I'm going to give you a few minutes to just kind of breathe. I want you guys to think about, how do I explain this? So, the object I'm thinking about, I did visualize. Okay. So I want you guys to always, oh, I love that, Michael. Thank you. I really want to show that because, a lot of people will think I'm doing something inappropriate, but this is prayers and answers from God and our angels. So thank you. Well, don't overthink. And Kathy, we can all be wrong, but I feel really good about it. And if it's not this, something better. Okay, Kathy, like it's really coming for you. Every week it feels better and better. Now, you guys, so think about something I visualized today. Very different. So I want you to use all of your senses: sound, smells, visual, all of that. All right. I love that positivity. So take a minute. While you guys think about that, I think I will clear the energy a little bit. It comes from heaven. Of course. Of course. I don't do anything dark here. Never. Never, ever, ever. All right. So I'm just going to clear this energy while you guys think about, boy, I got ashes on my table. What? Oh, it smells so good, you guys. No, I didn't go shopping. When you want to clear energy and bring in good positivity, these are both good. Palo Santo and this is blue sage. I just love the way this smells. I mean, this is okay. I love the effect, but I love Palo Santo so much. If you guys need any, let me know. Happy to send you one. I have ashes everywhere. All right, so now I do want you guys to put a big bubble of protection around you so that as we connect, we have only good vibes coming in, back and forth between us, good energy. And if you could put in the chat any color you see, any visual you get, let's see, a sound, a color, if I didn't say that. And in the meantime, I feel compelled to pull some runes while we talk. Are you guys going to guess for me? No. Nope. It's not something I did. It's something I saw. No. No. Nothing that I would have in the house, if that helps. No, keep guessing with the colors. Go look. No, nope. So now I'm gonna send out a sound and the visual, like, no, they were temporary, Michael. It's definitely an impressive visual, you guys. Think about that. And there's sound involved. Do you get a sound? This is a hard one. It really is a hard one. I'm going with it because it's something that I saw twice today. So I'm like, whoa, wow. No. What? No. I'd probably be dead with the way traffic is. Okay, let's try. Do you guys hear anything? Do you hear anything in your mind, in your heart? White? No. How about sound? You guys getting any sound? This is a really hard one. No, no, nothing, you guys, that you would get from me. Like, I'm sending you the image, and it's nothing that you know of me. So really think outside of the box. Um, Something loud. I'm gonna give you very funny, Michael. I love my bird. I have a cockatiel and he's 18. Mm, oh, that's so beautiful. I love that you guys are hearing chimes and bells, but that's not it. Oh, I wish it was a boat. Now, Peggy, that's interesting. Close, a little closer. I'll give you guys just a couple more minutes. I don't want you to feel frustrated. Just a few more seconds. Angie, are you getting anything? I know it's hard to this is hard. I wonder how I would be. Um, all of that, you guys, a lot of that is true, but that is not the image I'm sending to you. I know. You're such a sneaky little thing. All right. Are you guys okay? One more guess. Anybody? Anybody on a sound? Hi, Lola. Welcome in. Lola, subscribe. Come back. Okay. I can't wait to see what you're writing, honey. Boy, we got a lot of astrology to talk about, Angie. I need you to come on the show with me because I know I've misspoken about things that are coming up. Like I know what I know, but then I misspoke about a few of these major things coming up. Middle of June is wild. I know. Let's do a get together, okay? And I also need help doing some astrology for Reese. Lola. Lola, subscribe. Like I'm almost done, but I want you to come back. It's so nice to meet you. Nope. Okay. I'm going to show you guys what happened, what I saw today. Ta-da. Black helicopter just like this flew over me twice. Are they coming for me? But yeah, right over my head. The first time I said a little prayer. I didn't know if it was military or if it was a uh, hospital helicopter, but I said a little prayer, and then before I came on the live, another one flew over me. So I was like, okay, this is a sign. I don't know how they'll get this one, but given time, you guys, you may have really got that one. I know it was pretty wild. I do live near a military base. So I said about 10 prayers actually. What a lovely day. Yes, as I finish, you guys, I'm going to flip over these runes and we're going to get a message about this. But how about this? Since that's a good idea, Lola just came in. Let me pull one more. I'm going to do a lunar nomad oracle. I started off with a spirit guide animal. Today was the fox. It was about being clever, being able to solve, being a good problem solver, and being open to romance. So, what a lovely day. And Lola, what happened? We had some romance come in. And here we go again. Interesting. This is where literally we can talk about romance and rings and love again. Where is the book? I need the book, the book, because there's so much to say. The bear is very nurturing, motherly energy in this case. And this is an overall energy. The angel number today again is about desire, not only what you desire, but that you want to be desired. And I want to tell you guys about the ring on that note. First of all, this is about contracts, connections, partnerships, marriage, and commitment. So we've had a lot of that today. Be hopeful, those of you who want it. And then regarding the angel message about what you desire, who you desire, and do they desire you? A question to ask yourself, am I in what? There's a typo here. Am I in the right relationship with the situation at hand? What commitments no longer serve me? What makes your heart sing? What feeds your spirit? What brightens your eyes? Measure your commitments against these questions, and you will be led to more goodness than you can imagine. Looking at the ring, you can see the inner workings of the hand. X-ray vision allows you to see the core foundation, the skeleton. Seek out the bones of your relationships, all kinds of relationships, to truly understand what supports and holds them together. What appears on the surface may be stark in contrast to what lies beneath. Very interesting. Now, this nurturing, loving bear is about the strength, the mother, sustenance, authority, and nourishment. And this is important for those of you who do have to change some behaviors, toxic relationships, those kind of things, patterns, behaviors. Ask yourself, is this activity feeding my spirit or depleting it? So understand in relationships, are they feeding you? Do you feel desired, or are they depleting your energy? And this is an indication to accept these invitations. If you want love and you want to try, accept the invitations. Embrace the compassion in this. Stop here and rest for a while. Fill yourself up with goodness. Be honest about what you're feeding yourself on all levels. The people and places you choose to have in your life shape the quality of your well-being. See how these are going together, you guys? That's pretty cool. Gather in places and with people by whom you feel deeply supported and inspired. So that's such a good message today. And the bear teaches there is healing in solitude. So understand that's a good place to be healed before you move on to these new things. There's a lot more to say about that, but I also want to look at these runes that I pulled. I'd never do that, and I was very compelled to do that. So let me show you what we have here and read these. Thank you guys for staying so long with me. It's 2:20 here. All right. So give me 1 minute to, these are ancient Germanic runes, thousands of years old. So I don't have them memorized. Maybe I should, but they feel amazing. Sometimes the shapes, I got to get the shape right. There's a couple Z's. I got to make sure I got the right ones. Hold on one more second. Make sure I have the right one. Okay, it's this one. Oh, this is so good. All right. You're going to love this, guys, as a way for us to clear out and go on with the rest of our day. So this is the rune of the torch, the power of knowledge, wisdom. This is Venus in astrology and the Empress in Tarot. And we have Venus going into Taurus on Thursday. So just good energy. It's time to shine and enter a light to gain wisdom. Be careful of misinformation. That can happen with the astrology coming up too. A lot of gossip. Don't feed into it. Again, be careful of misinformation and remember pain can lead to healing. Other key words with this is Kana, is the rune of the torch. Learning, guidance, vision, power, transformation, and inspiration. This really fits the theme. Gebo, the rune of the gift, power of unity, connection. This is about God giving wisdom and opportunities and sometimes demanding something in return. So it's Pisces in astrology and the moon in tarot. And it's time to exchange something significant with a romantic partner or a special friend or partner. X also represents a kiss. So those of you who are looking for love, my goodness, you brought the energy today. Now, the last rune I have here is Iwas, the rune of the yew tree, the power of immortality, protection. This is Scorpio in astrology. In tarot, it's the death card. Endings and beginnings. It's a time to accept the end of something and to look to magical enlightenment for protection in a new path. It is about reminiscing, anticipation, spirituality, goals, enlightenment, and change. So that fits everything today, I think. Thank you, Kathy. Lola, cool. It resonates with you. Thank you. I'm your spirit animal. Well, I'm a horse. So I hope you like horses. All right, you guys. I do love you all so much. Angie, I'm giving you a big old hug. Can't even believe you're here today. Peggy, thank you for being the most awesome mod. Angie, you're an awesome mod too, but you know. And you're a horse too. What a lovely day. Thank you for being here. Oh, cool. All right, babe. Stay strong. Kathy, I love you. Michael, wishing you the best afternoon. I hope you didn't miss lunch. Aaron, nice to meet you. You're so welcome. Oh my gosh. And Country, if you're still here, Much love, you guys. Be sure to hit the like for me. Subscribe if you're not. And thank you to all of you who are members. We got to plan our Zoom call. Michael, were you in the last Zoom call? Oh, yeah, you were. Then I had to send you to lunch because you freaked out about my tattoos. All right. So I will be back Friday, you guys. I hope to be with a guest on Friday. She committed, but I just want to be sure she's really committed. But if you're interested, it's Ruby Rises with Purpose. She's really great on TikTok and developing a YouTube channel now. In the community post that I put up for you guys, I did put a link to some of Ruby's stuff in case you want to catch up with her. And I hope to have more information coming up about that interview on Friday. Hopefully, if not, we'll be back to do readings and all this fun stuff. Thank you guys again. I'm going to end the stream. I love you. Yes, Ruby is amazing. I hope everyone will check her out. She's really good on TikTok. Lola, come back so I can read for you more. And you'll find links to Ruby on YouTube. But again, she's just starting. Thank you. I wish you all a blessed day too. So much. Much love to all of you. Meredith, if you're listening, bye. Who else did I miss? I think I got everybody. Well, I hope you know I love you. Bye, guys.